Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the Great Millstone. Salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth to the hopeful light. This is the brother Hadaviah coming back at you with another one, and not sure what I'm going to title this one, but just going into being chastened, you know, the Lord chastening us and putting us through many tests. I make this video because you know I find myself, you know, um, going through many different things, and it's it's challenging. Faith is definitely getting built up in these times. I understand that through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. So, you know, to and what's comforting while going through these many tests is the word, is the scriptures. So that's why I wanted to make this video. So this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, starting at verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. And that's what a lot of people don't realize is, in this walk, um, nothing is easy. It's difficult. It's very difficult because it's bittersweet because a lot of people think that just because you're a Hebrew Israelite, you know the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Yahweh being the Father, Yahweh Shai being the Son, that that nothing nothing wrong, nothing bad is going to happen, which is complete false because we've read about the prophets going through many things, the Job, you know Moses, you know Esdras, um, Paul, all these men had to go through many different things. And we are no different. Yahweh Shai had to go through many things. Yahweh Shai had to go through many tests and trials. While he was here on earth, he had the power, to to command angels. He when people he was being spat on, whipped, crown of thorns. He had the power to to do away with all those fucking devils. But he was Yahweh was testing him. He was going through his uh trial and tribulation in order to defeat death and to be that promise and savior for us in these times. Verse 2, set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end. So, we're going to go through we're going to go through many things. And, it shouldn't, it shouldn't, yeah, yes, we get down, I myself, while going through certain things, sometimes I may get down on myself. I may, you know, question, how can I maybe avoided whatever situation that I found myself in. But a lot of times it's really just it's out of our hand. There's only so much that we can control, and 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 at the end of the day, this is just it's just building up the faith and trust in Yahweh Shemi Shai at the end of the day. That's how I look at the many tests that that we face as men of the Lord. We have to not get in that woe is me spirit, but be positive, and just be thankful for for this word because it comfort it's very comforting um in hard times, and we know times are gonna get even harder. We were yesterday talking about at camp. It said February 1st, these tariffs are going to take effect, and it could it you know it could the price of goods could skyrocket. It could cause a super you know inflation in goods, and it's gonna get tough, and and yeah, it's just gonna get tough. So the only way to get through it is through trusting Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. He's the only way to make it out of these difficult times. Whereas the world doesn't have that. 2/3 of Jake don't have that. They don't have that backbone. They don't have that sturdy foundation under them. When floods and things come their way, they get washed away. Whereas us believing and trusting in Yahweh Shem Shai, when these floods and storms come our way, we're able to stand our ground and not be moved, you know, and still trust and keep the faith because of the foundation that is under us, that we're standing on. And that foundation and that rock is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Verse 4: Whosoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low state. For gold is tried in the fire, than acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. And that what while going through adversity, it just makes us stronger. It just builds us up. Um, and like what's there's a saying? What's the saying again? Something about hard times, make make stronger men, and that's so true because through going through many different things, it's just a buildup. It just builds us up and 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 just makes us it just makes us stronger in this faith. Verse 6: Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way upright and trust in him. That's exactly what that we are to do. Proverbs 24:10: If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. And I always remember this. I always remember this precept. You know, when being faced, you know, with adversity, is you can't get small. You can't get weak. You have to get strong. Things as difficult as things are now. In the time of Jacob's trouble, it's going to be even that much more difficult. you know, Not being able to buy and sell. You know, we're also going into that yesterday in camp. Now you can still go out there. You could buy what you need to buy. You can still come in and out of your home. But when the MOTB is here, we can't do that. We're not able to do that stuff. You know, the you know we're gonna be on the run. We're not going to be a part of society because we're not taking that chip. We're not bowing down to the system of Esau. We trust in our power. So, that is why we can't get small. We our faith is supposed to increase even more in difficult times. Hebrews 12:6, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he received. If he endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son he whom the Father chastened not? And I mean, like, a father is going to put his children, through many things. Those of us that have kids, especially boys, we where we gotta, like, through punishment and things of that nature is how a child will learn, to act, to be good. That's how a child will know what to do in certain, situations. And that's just like us, because we are the children of the Most High, and he's gonna put us through things. And at the end of the day, it's just to make us better. It's to make us, stronger in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because at the end of the day, the Lord knows what each of us are gonna have to go up against. You know, we don't know yet. We don't know the things that we're going to be faced with. You know, Especially in the time of Jacob's trouble, and the Lord knows that. So that's why we all have our battles that we're dealing with, and the Lord is just making us ready. The Lord is getting us ready, for a war. Because it's spiritual warfare out here, and times are gonna get tough. This is Acts 14:22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Exactly. Yeah, the only way to, only way we're gonna make it is, by going through the different types of tribulation. And that main one being that hour of temptation, the mark of the beast, chip. You know, Only the ones that have denied that and have followed Yahweh Hashem Yahshua and trusted them are gonna be the ones who are, you know, gonna enter into the kingdom. To be of the elect. And yes, all Israel is going to be saved, but they're gonna have to be reborn, through the elect. We want to make it on. We want to make it on the first go around. We want to make it onto the chariots. We want to witness that deliverance that's going to exceed the deliverance that happened in Egypt. We want to be a part of that. We want to see how Shai coming in all his glory. That's what we strive for. We don't want the bare minimum. We don't. Yeah, yeah, we know all Israel could be saved, but and that's the mindset of 2/3. You know, they feel like because the promise is given unto us at the end of the day through that covenant, that that they can just continue to just live the way they want to live now, knowing that they're gonna come back regardless. But the elect men of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, we don't have that mindset. We don't want to. We know some of us are, yes, gonna have to die, on this side, but for the most part, we want to make it through. This is Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire. and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, power. That's exactly what it is. In order to come out as that beautiful gold, we got to go through the fire. We got to go through the heat. We got to go through the many different tests. You know that's gonna test us. Because a lot of men go through things, and that's how they fall out. That's how they fall out of this thing. You got to be like Job. Where Job went through many things and still kept his integrity and still kept his faith and belief and his power. And that's what the elect are gonna do, no matter what, no matter what we're faced, up against. Sometimes, just being this flesh, we don't know. We don't know how we're gonna, make it through whatever it is that we're dealing with. We don't know. But just have to continue to have faith. I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. 'Cause, man, sometimes you be going through some shit and you just out and you're just talking with the Lord and you're just like, man, like, damn, like, I really don't know how gonna get out of this one. But you just have to trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. Is there anything that that He's put up against us that we weren't able to overcome and and endure through? And that's just the mindset that I try to keep reminding myself about. Like, yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, it's tough. The cost of living is tough. Some of us, dealing with bullshit at our jobs, dealing with bullshit with our woman. The rent's due, can't pay it. Health issues. We fucking going, that's why we're tired of this fucking place. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, the way of life and just the way of living here. And that's why, us hopeful elect, we want to get the fuck out of here. We hate it here. We hate it. And with each fucking day, the Lord is just, just increasing, our spirit and just that dislike for this fucking place. You can't stand it. Seeing the stuff that our children have to go through, or like damn, this place is wicked. These devils are fucking wicked. You know, all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai that things are speeding up. Yes, things are getting tough, but man, we're almost out of here. Almost out of here. Finally be at peace. This is First Peter chapter 6 in the NLT. No, no, First Peter chapter 1 verse 6 in the NLT. So be truly glad, there is wonderful joy ahead. That's not that's what motivates us. Even though all this shit that we be going through, we that joy, at the end, it just it lifts us up, it builds us up because we know that this shithole of a society is not forever. That there's a bigger promise, that is coming. There is a wonderful joy ahead, even though you have to endure many trials for a little while. Like, us men of the Lord, that's what we're doing. This is not forever. All praise to Yahweh Shem El Shai that this way of life is not forever. You know, Esau's time is coming to an end. Jacob's time, is just getting started. Verse 7, these trials will show that your faith is genuine. It is being tested as fire tests and purifies gold. Through your faith, is far more precious than mere gold. So when your faith remains strong through many trials, I will bring you much praise, glory, and honor on the day when Yahweh Shai Mashiach is revealed to the whole world. That's the day we're waiting for. That's the day we cannot wait for. We cannot wait. I mean, that's just a figure of speech. We're gonna wait. We will wait. But man, when that day happens, uh, it's gonna be beautiful, to witness and look upon our Savior, the man that he has been looking out for us this whole time before we even knew him. The one that has pleaded to his father, Yahweh, to have mercy upon us and to finally, witness him and see him in all his glory and give him, the honor and praise that he deserves. What a beautiful day that would be. What a beautiful day that would be. So that's going to conclude this one. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, double honors to the apostles and others of great Muslim for pushing and teaching us this truth through the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, you found this video edifying. Until the next one, Shalom.